What's up, guys? How's it going? Joe Roush talking to you. This is my wrap-up video, but mainly I'm going to talk about our new class at the Reno Air Race. It's called STOL Drag. I talk to you guys all the time about all the other things I do down there. In fact, this is not even on the airfield, different setting than normal. This is my bedroom, my man cave. So I'm talking to you in here, and I just want to talk to you about, again, the new class called STOL Drag. If you've not checked them out, they're on YouTube. STOL Drag in general is just exciting. It's like drag racing with airplanes, I guess, to put it at its very basic term. But there's Kevin Quinn, Corey Robin, Trent Palmer, Scott Palmer, and Mike Patey, to name a few. So moving on, they are now an official class at the Reno Air Races. And keep in mind, all these things I say, they're not an official stance from the Reno Air Races or official stance of STOL Drag. This is just my honest opinion and just coming from me, Joe Roush. But this week was amazing. They came there, saying that the fans, it's like nothing they've ever seen. So hats off to you, STOL Drag boys. You allowed me not only to be there to help you, whether you needed ice for your ice chest or more additional tie downs. That was on my level to help you, but also just helping the fans to see you and also your openness of what you are, so people can actually approach you, talk to you, touch your planes, and just do things that normally they're not allowed to do. You guys are an exception to the rule with aviation, and I think that you guys are just the coolest portion of aviation, only because your drive to teach people and to bring more people into aviation. So for that, I thank you. Something else happened this week that was very hard for myself, but I can only imagine was way harder for a gentleman named Mike Patey himself. Mike, I'm terribly sorry for your loss of Jacob, but I'm also very excited. As far as the fact, I'm very grateful that you are okay, your wife's okay, and your passenger was okay. So with that said, Mike, anybody that's watched what you did with that aircraft, you have all the time, the sweat equity, the heart and soul you put into to make that piece of that. It wasn't just an aircraft; it was a work of art, and that thing was just an animal. But I know, as anybody knows you at all, you'll come up with something better. But for now, I know it stings a lot. But I also respect you infinitely for doing the best you can to show people, not only before this happened, what you're up to, what you're doing, but also just showing them. I'm not going to say as far as your mistakes. I mean, I don't call them mistakes, but you're showing people and explaining like what you did, how it went down, from your personal perspective. So for that, I have mad respect for that, and I'm sure there's many other people that do. You may have some people that may say stuff and want to be keyboard cowboys and say stupid comments, but I mean, quite frankly, who really cares? So for that, mad respect, and also I thank you for allowing me on a personal level to just get to know you a little bit, and just see what you're all about. So again, I can't stress enough, I'm so sorry for your loss of Jacob, but we are also very happy you're here. So also moving on, so Reno Air Races and STOL Drag are now of one thing, but there's also High Sierra Flying coming in, and there's many other opportunities to get into aviation. My little girl has 3 hours of flight from an organization called the EEA, Experimental Flight Association, that basically through other pilots' time and graciousness, but they don't have to do it. They still do that to bring kids into aviation. Kevin Quinn, I thank you for my little girl that you gave her first flight, and she was hooked from there. I mean, good gosh, I thought it was only because Papa loved it. Now I think she loves it just as much. Wrapping up, as I often say, is races were good. We have a new class, and things are all good. So on a sidebar, if you have any interest in aviation, take an introductory flight, go to an air show, bring people you love, and just get them involved in aviation. Aviation is so exciting, and there's no limits involved. It's only as far as you want to take it. So I thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing here, subscribe, and just tell me how you like it. So thank you for watching, and God bless. Peace.